Back to Marco. He's been waiting patiently. He's a good guy. Let's listen to what else he has to say here. I totally love that song.
Cool.
I don't know if that says anything about me, but I do love the song.
Yeah, well, hey, I wrote the song, so.
Hey.
I was part of the crazy team who wrote the song. Let that tell about me.
This is a real, as your fame begins to progress here and you guys are becoming more and more well known. I know you've been to the United States once in LA in 2008, I believe, for something called Music Expo or something like that, or something.
Yeah, you're right.
But,
yeah.
And now, any plans on returning to the United States? Because you have a lot of fans here in the United States, and they'd probably love to see you here.
Oh, we'd love to come over there, and we definitely plan to do that. We even had these really cool guys who were setting the tour up for us to do that. But also, it's just not the only thing, because we're an indie label, and the only thing that you do is a tour, then that's sort of not enough. You need to have a release plan for there, and then some touring and a lot more promotion and stuff to make it worthwhile, because for an indie label, it's a really costly enterprise.
Yes.
You just go across the globe to another continent and start doing promo there. But yeah, we have been working on that. We are working on it, and I really hope to see it come to, fruition one day, so that we really get to be there and tour the U.S. Because, I used to live in Florida for a little while, and I saw a lot of bands in Florida when I was there, and I really wanted to. I was a teenager back then, and I really wanted to sort of be on those same stages myself. So I'm hoping that one day that will happen, and we do get to tour a lot of the globe and see a lot of places. So I'm hoping that the U.S. is there in the future.
Yeah, definitely. Let me give you an example. There's the street team that I mentioned I'd say about a month ago or so. They actually got a couple of your CDs, and they played it from their vehicles in front of a music store, actually, and people were very interested, and they played the in-store DJ started playing the music, and they got a lot of interest with that. So that's
awesome.
Yeah, they did a really good job. Yeah, they were really cool. So.
Oh, all right, that's cool.
Yeah,
remember this is a little bit embarrassing, but when our first album, Signs of Life, it wasn't still even out. Lift, the single, was out here in Finland. I went to I drove around my car with my windows down, the music just like blasting inside. We went to all the drive-ins and stuff where you could sort of like make people hear it, like almost like it was on radio, because I was so excited about it.
That's great.
Hear the song. Little did I know that it was going to, come out as a single and then be a huge hit. But, I was like, I want people to hear this song. So I was driving around doing the same thing, so.
Fantastic. Do you have any plans on doing any further cover songs at this point, or you know my name and Tobacco Road, I believe, was another one.
At one point, I was thinking that we might do an entire album of cover songs at one point, but I don't know if that's ever going to sort of happen, because it would be a lot of fun, but it's difficult to choose between all the guys and which songs we're going to play and our cover, and of course time is something that seems to just fly by so fast that you don't really, it's really difficult to grasp it,
Oh yeah, it's completely understandable. I understand that completely, that's for sure.
I would love to do like an album full or more songs that have been influential or meaningful to myself, and I'm sure all the guys would sort of agree on their own part. So yeah, definitely that would be a really cool idea to do at some point.
Now this
on their own part. So yeah, definitely that would be a really cool idea to do at some point.
Now this question comes from Jenna and Shell. Do you have any kind of favorite venue like performing in, or even a venue in a particular city or a concert hall or
not really a favorite venue, but as far as venues go, the way that we like them is that the stage is big enough and high enough for us to do our thing. There are a lot of small clubs where we played where the stage is really low, and they might have like a fence in front of them and stuff, and it's sort of really difficult sometimes to perform if the stage is so small that you can't do anything there, or the stage is so low that people don't really see you. So I like the bigger venues because go like, oh yeah, this is where we can do our thing. Sometimes you go into a venue that you don't know about and nobody really knew about it, and you go in there and you see that, okay, we're just going to do our best. And that's not a good feeling sometimes.
I completely understand.